Sit Down with Flint Town. We are here with legendary. Let me get Ray in first, and then we're going to introduce our guest.
Well, thank you. That's mighty white of you, Randy. I appreciate
that.
That's awful fucking white of you.
Oh, man. Here we go with the white thing. This is what happens. I'm in between the Mexican and the black. I'm done today.
Randy, everybody knows.
That's a hell of an introduction.
Let me do this again, man.
I like that intro better.
Everybody knows you ain't white, Randy, okay?
Right,
you are not white.
Before we even introduce anybody, I walked in this room today. I got fat jokes. I got white jokes. I'm trying to get a podcast going here.
You want to fight both of us or what? You want to fight both of us?
Hell no, I'm a white guy.
Just kidding. All right.
Anyway,
let's go.
Raymond J. and Sensio Ray Dog the first. What up, Ray?
Raymond J.
I just went with that. It sounded good.
I'm doing good, man. Okay. I'm happy to have Velo
yes.
from Stewart Hood. Tyrvon Love wore number 72, one of the best defensive tackles in the MHSAA history.
Dude.
Grew up with big Stan Brown over there by Coca-Cola. No bones about it, owned by Eric Keels and LaMarcus and the auntie and uncles and all them, whatever.
That was good food.
We got Tyrvon Love in the house today, class of 1994.
You know Tyrvon is here. Dude was a beast on the football field, a beast in life, a beast in general, a beast on the mic, right? We got a Flint Town rapper. We got everything up in here today. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, man, thanks, guys, for this introduction. I really appreciate it. Hell, you guys are no slouches yourselves. Hell, Randy, you're probably the best center in the area at the time. So, what would you say?
That's a lie, but I'll take it. Thanks.
You protected friend, so
yeah.
That was hard because he's stiff as the Tin Man.
Oh, God, here we go. Here we go.
Everybody's going to get hit today. I already got it. They got it.
Everybody's getting it. Anybody can get it.
Fred knows I love him, and he knows I think he's one of the stiffest people I've ever met in my life.
That's my quarterback. Let's go.
Andre Weathers, you cheap bastard, you rich prick. I still haven't got that Rose Bowl jersey, you asshole.
Okay. Shots are fired, right?
All right.
Okay.
I love these guys. Come on, man.
And we're going to see them today, hopefully. Oh, my God. All right. Okay, let's try to get this thing back on track.
All right.
We're going to start with a little roll call. We do a roll call every day to start, right? So what we decided to do is we're going to do our favorite player off NFL teams. What you guys are going to do, you guys are going to give me a number. I got a sheet here. I'm going to give you a team, right? That coincides with that number. You guys can't see the number, so, right? And then you guys are going to give me your favorite player all time off that squad, okay?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, cool. Tyrvon, you are our special guest. Give me a number between 1 and 32.
Hey, let's go with number 8.
Number 8, there we go. Number 8 is the Rams, and I didn't put Los Angeles because they've been all around, but the Rams. Who's your favorite player off the Rams?
I see when you say Rams, is that St. Louis Rams count, or are we
all
just
of
going
them?
with Los Angeles?
The Rams, no matter they went, wherever they went.
Yeah. I'm going to go Marshall Faulk.
Marshall Faulk is a good one. Let's go. What you got, Ray, off the Rams?
Now, are we going in our lifetime, or can we go
anytime,
pre-lifetime?
All time.
David Deacon Jones is somebody I really admired, man. David Deacon Jones.
St. Louis. Or you feel me? Because that's a whole different area of Rams there.
It's all Rams.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna go. Eric Dickerson. Eric Dickerson was my favorite Ram.
I'm gonna go with the running backs.
I like that. The goggles, the Jerry curl.
I love the pick. I mean, hell, but who's better than Eric as a running back?
All right. I'm gonna go with
especially a tall running back.
I'm gonna go with Tyvon's position, defensive tackle, and I'm going with Aaron Donald. I just love that dude's a beast.
Hey, yeah, I can't disagree with that. That guy won a Super Bowl damn near single-handedly.
Yeah, and he just threw people around religiously, just all over the floor, man.
Oh yeah,
kind of awesome, man. All right, cool. Give me another one, Ray. Give me a number.
22.
22. Deuce, Miami. All right, give me your Dolphin. Who's your best Dolphin of all time?
Me? Marino,
boom, done, simple.
Is that your favorite Dolphin of all time?
Yeah.
Okay, Dan Marino was the best player. My favorite was Brian Cox. I love Brian Cox.
Okay.
Yeah, don't agree with that, huh?
More mouth than ass.
Okay. Yeah, you got some of that going on.
He was a Pro Bowler. Shit.
Just for the name itself, I'm going with Mark Super Duper. One of Marino's favorite
little ass receivers.
Yeah.
They were outstanding.
They were, man. It was probably because they had Marino getting the ball, but you know. Yeah.
What about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? What about him? He played for the Dolphins?
No, he played for the Lakers. Shut up.
All right. Okay, all right.
Crazy.
Okay, all right. Wrong sport. My bad.
Damn tall to play football.
You guys know there was a running back, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, remember?
He
Okay.
went to UCLA.
UCLA, yep. All right.
I'm surprised you didn't drop Ricky Williams. He was out there too, but he was all over the place.
Yeah, that's my favorite stoner. So.
That counts. All right, time out. Hit me with another number.
And let's go 12.
Number 12. Number 12. At number 12, we got the Ravens. The Ravens. Where you at? In it? This, yeah.
Oh, God. Being a Steelers fan, this is really hard. Come on, Ravens. We're talking about Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. Yeah, that's got to be the guy, right? What do you got, Ray?
I'm going with another fellow from the U, Ed Reed.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Dude, those guys were so incredible.
Yep, played at the U.
Yep. Okay. I got two. I'm just going to drop two because one is my favorite because he's a Grand Valley guy. Matthew Judon, right? That was my
Okay.
guy right there, pass rusher for out of Grand Valley
can
State
dig it.
University. Let's go Lakers. And then also, I like Todd Heap. You guys remember Todd Heap, the
Yes.
tight end? I like
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah,
Man.
like
Yep.
Todd
He's a good
Heap.
player,
Yeah, remember
man.
Todd Heap.
Fucking great.
Yeah.
I can't stand him. He made too many third down conversions against my team.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Okay. All right. What team you rocking, by the way? What NFL team you rocking?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, you a Steelers guy, too?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
Maybe
yep.
we got one more left in the tank. Maybe two. Who knows?
Okay. All right. Tim Ass, that's my boy Tim Eccles, Mark's
Who
older
knows
brother.
if he
big
licked
Steelers
the
guy.
magic toad and he's going to have his arm back. Who knows?
All right. Okay, Ray, give me another number.
Once again, no Diddy.
Okay, let me see.
No Diddy on this program.
Oh, God.
No Epstein, no
Yeah,
Diddy. All right,
yeah,
out.
yeah.
No Eddie R. Kelly, no? Can we get, no?
What? I'm an R. Kelly fan. What did he do? Now look, we're not gonna get political with this Diddy shit because currently he's just guilty of being a real nasty guy. Domestic violence, which I don't approve of. You feel me? He's dead.
Have you
wrong.
seen what he looks like
Stand for
now?
that lady.
Have you seen a recent picture of Diddy?
Yeah, that's what he's
He looks like,
without
now
that
he looks like
hairstyle.
Danny Glover.
Hey man, if you
He looks
look
like
how
Danny
your
Glover
hair,
now.
Guess what? That's what it looks like.
Okay, let's get back to the number game here. I'm going to go with my dad's Hall of Fame fast pitch softball number 9.
Number 9. At number 9, we got there it is, the Steelers.
Boom, there you go.
All right, Ray, give me your Steelers. We'll save Tyrvon for last because he's going to give me like a roll call probably on the whole team, of every team. All right, go for it, Ray.
The Steelers are an interesting team because even though they're not my favorite team, I love a lot of Steelers, but my personal Steeler is James Harrison.
Okay.
Debo.
Okay.
James Harrison.
He was a beast, too.
No brainer for me.
I got to stop saying beast today. I've said it like 12
One
times.
of the best NFL players, period. I mean, that Super Bowl play who says it, does that not say it all?
Dude, against the Cardinals, you talking about
Yes,
that one? Oh, my
of course.
God. That's one of my favorite Super Bowls.
The read anticipation of a linebacker to intercept that pass and then to
Take
actually
it.
physically get it done was incredible and probably decided the Super Bowl.
Oh, and no doubt decided that Super Bowl. I will never forget that play or that Super Bowl, man. I got that, man.
And on a different note, I was in a house full of fans that had on Cardinal jerseys, but they didn't show these jerseys and T-shirts until that last drive. They thought they had won.
Oh, what?
Oh my God! You should have seen what shit they talked. I knew it. Said, oh, you knew it? Let's bet $20 right now. Before we got the kickoff. Now, after we got the kickoff, I was nervous after that holding call. But when that initial third down, Santonio Holmes called out, I'm like, this is ball game. Ben is
Yep.
about to give us something storybook, and he did.
That's
Thanks
awesome.
the Lord, because his elbow had a ticking time bomb on it.
Yep, it did. Okay. All right, cool. So we got James Harrison. I'm going to go with Hines Ward, same era, but I love that guy, man. I love that guy as a receiver.
Yeah, they actually made rules for Hines for Ward blocking.
Yeah.
And he was a receiver. That's a hell of an impact on the game when they actually have to make a rule change that you
Yeah.
can't hit somebody from an angle they can't see.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, Bettis would power his way through the line, and then Hines Ward was always wiping somebody out. There was nobody in the secondary getting to him. That was awesome.
Man, it's crazy because on paper he's not fast, but when did you ever see him caught from behind?
That's a good point.
Good point.
Yeah, and the fact that he got to win that Super Bowl in Detroit and then walk off with that, come on now.
My comparison with Hines Ward is like he's like Michael Irvin on steroids. You know what I'm saying? Because Mike on paper wasn't that fast or any of that, but buddy, when you threw a ball near him, how could you stop him from getting it? I didn't see too many people with Dion, and he had a lot of arm grabbing in some of those plays. We're going to let that go right now.
All right, there you go. Okay. Our all-time favorite, Tyvon. I know it's your squad.
Oh, come on, man. This is too hard.
Since this is your favorite
All-time.
team, give me your favorite three. Name three, guys. This is your favorite team. We got to give you three.
With the turnaround of my franchise, number 75, Joe Green.
Mean Joe Green.
That's the beginning of the Steelers really becoming a consistent dynasty. That pick right there. And of course, Bradshaw, the most underrated Super Bowl winning quarterback, period. The first guy to raise 4 rings and not get any credit.
Okay.
And I'm talking about, you could go Rod Woodson. I mean, it's just too many, man. It's an unfair question for me. Jack Lambert.
There you go.
I'm talking, it's just too much.
I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm glad we got that team. All right, cool. Tyvon, your turn now.
Oh, 13.
13, we go. Oh, man. 13 is the Lions. I know none of us are trying to rep the Lions up in here. All right.
I have a favorite player. I'll wait and I'll let the guests go first. I have a favorite player.
Obviously, I do too, but damn the Lions. All right, go ahead. Tyvon, you first. Who you got?
It's a hard one between Billy and Barry.
Okay, number 20s, man.
Yeah, the 20s, though. Either one of those, I could toss a coin, and that's my favorite Lion that day.
Okay. All right. Billy Sims stood me up, man. I was trying to get his autograph when I was 8 years old. He was supposed to show up, and he never showed up.
I don't know. I was at the autograph signing for Billy. I didn't get an autograph, though.
Okay.
I didn't get the autograph, but he did show up.
He did show up. Okay.
He did show up.
All right. Cool. All right, Ray, who you got?
This guy is one of my favorite athletes, period. Forget football, one of my favorite athletes. Now, he went to the wrong school, but it's Chris Spielman for me.
Okay, Spielman.
Oh, yeah.
Spielman.
I love him.
I love Spielman.
His motor was, unmatchable.
Okay.
He just had a shit. The Lions management was shit in the 90s and 80s. Wasn't the players. They had a team that should have beat Frisco and went to a Super Bowl in the Silver Dome. Nobody remembers this team, though. That was Craig Danielson and Billy Sims, though.
Okay.
In the state of Oregon.
Yeah, I do have
Gary Danielson.
Gary.
Yep.
Okay.
Same dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purdue, University of Purdue.
He had his. We don't know who that loser is. I mean, he's a great announcer.
Yeah.
But the management of the team was shit, man. Even that, I can go back as a kid remembering, thinking, why are they going away from Billy Sims? He literally drove them down the field, like swing pass it to him, anything. Give him the ball, pitch it to him. And they played for a field goal instead of a touchdown and cost themselves that real elusive Lombardi.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a fun fact real quick about Billy Sims. After Archie Griffin won those 2 Heismans, since then, Billy Sims came the closest. He won his Heisman, the next year he was runner-up. So Billy Sims came the closest on those late 70s Oklahoma Barry Switzer teams.
All right.
The wishbone, Randy. The wishbone.
2 Heismans?
What's that?
Tebow didn't win 2 Heismans?
Just
one.
I think. Yeah, just one. I think.
In 07. He won in 07.
I thought he deserved it.
That's when we beat him in Lloyd Carr's last game, the Capital One Bowl. We beat them.
Yeah, well.
All right.
All right.
Okay. My favorite Lion, going defensive lineman again, Jerry Ball.
Big Jerry Ball.
Yeah,
Man.
Jerry Ball, man.
That guy was the truth.
Yes, he was. I love it. All right. Okay, we're going to do one more of these, and we're going to move on to the next one. So whose turn is it? I lost count.
I think
Krista, give me a number. Between 1 and 32.
11.
11. There we go. 11 is the Cincinnati Bengals, y'all.
The Bungles.
Yes. Who do we got? Who we got there?
The Bungles.
go ahead, Tyrvon. It's on you.
It's hard.
And this is another division rival for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to talk good about this. I can just remember heartbreak when losing to those weak-ass Kenny Anderson teams and Pete Johnson running up and down the field, the oversized running back. Just Boomer Esiason, that asshole beating us. So,
Yeah.
I don't like these guys. But all right, let's get the personal out and get to the business. Bungles. I'm going to go with Icky Woods, man.
Icky Woods, the shuffle, boy. Yeah.
He had a heart out of this world. Just bad team.
Okay. All right. Ray, what you got?
He played with Icky Woods and he was a running back. He didn't play in the Super Bowl when Joe Montana took him all the way down the field. But I like Stanley Wilson.
Oh yeah, man.
Okay.
Stanley Wilson was my guy. I know everybody liked Ickey Woods and Boomer and all them. I like Stanley Wilson.
Okay.
I'm gonna give an honorary mention to Anthony Munoz.
Oh, Munoz.
Oh yeah, Munoz.
Yeah.
If he doesn't break his leg in the Super Bowl, they win that game.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, that guy,
He was
man.
the most dominant lineman that year, man.
Yeah.
To see him get injured in the first quarter of the Super Bowl was ass.
It was like nobody talked about left tackles, I felt like, until Munoz, right? I just felt like that way. And then now you know like every big left tackle's name.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
Anthony was definitely, he was incredible.
Yeah, all right.
And that's why, like I'm saying, without that guy, shit, they don't even make that appearance. And then without that guy, you've seen what happened.
Yep.
You know, Frisco that defense was incredible anyway, but without him, shit, Richard Dent coming off the end.
Yeah.
Do you remember that famous clip of Sam Weish when they were at Riverfront?
Let Richard Dent go to Frisco anyway.
They were at Riverfront Stadium, and I think the fans were throwing shit at the opposing sidelines. He got on the microphone. Yeah. He said, "God damn it." He said, "Quit fucking throwing shit, blah, blah, blah." He said, "You don't fucking live in Cleveland. You live in Cincinnati. Have some class."
Sam Weish, wasn't it?
Sam Weish said that.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, cool.
Good roll call. Good roll call.
Everybody. Good roll call. All right. Now Ray's got this thing. All right, it is internet sensation thing. Ray, explain to me what this new debate is going on the internet. It's about a gorilla in 100 men. Tell me about.
That sleeping shit.
Ray's on this. Ray wants to debate this thing today. Tell me what's up with this.
You want me to go first?
I want you to just break it down for me.
Okay, all right.
First of all, why are you so interested in this? And then break down the argument.
Okay. I'm not one of those people that think that I'm right all the time, okay? Because actually I'm wrong more than I'm right. I'll be the first to admit that. However, I'm 100% correct on what I'm about to talk about right now. I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. Listen, let me ask. I'm gonna ask a question first before I get into the gorilla and men thing. Tyrvon, and I'm talking about if you were mad, pissed, and trying to kill these people. If 1,000 5-year-old children were attacking you, would they be able to kill you? If you were pissed and fighting back.
1,000
5-year-old children.
We just changed the
No, it's a simple yes or no.
That's not a simple yes or no. I gotta know what type of weapons I have and all.
Nobody has any weapons. Nobody has any weapons.
Eventually, I'm gonna get tired and they're gonna win.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna get to the how many men, Randy? 100 men.
100 men versus a gorilla.
Look, I study animals, okay? Now, I've never shook hands with a gorilla. I've never been near a gorilla. I won't get near any fucking animal. Oh, here we go.
be clear on this.
100 men. The reason why I brought up the 5-year-olds in Tyrvon, I'm talking about like 25 years ago, Tyrvon. I'm talking about that Tyrvon.
Oh, thank
You think about the strength advantage that he would automatically have over these children, okay? Multiply that by 50 when it comes to a silverback. We're talking about a silverback gorilla, okay? A gorilla. First of all, you can't grab a gorilla, okay? Because now Tyrvon will understand this, what I'm about to say. You know, if it was you and 5 other people and you're getting ready, or no, we'll say 10 other people, you're getting ready to attack one guy, there's gonna be 2 or 3 guys that are gonna shoot at him first. You know, like double leg or something. You can't do that with a gorilla. You can't, the way that you cannot grab a gorilla, you can't hold a gorilla. Who's gonna be the sacrificial lamb of that? Okay, yeah, me and Tyrvon, this is what we'll do. We'll go for the ankle. No, that's not gonna work on a goddamn gorilla. A gorilla can take a small tree, and rip it off the ground. Imagine what he could do to you. They said that he could take your limb, and literally, this is how much strength he would have to use to tear your limb off, what I just did there. The gorilla would fuck all these guys up. It would kill, now actually it wouldn't kill all of them because 89 of them are gonna run away. You're gonna have those 11 dumbasses, I ain't scared of that gorilla. But those are the last words that are ever gonna come out of their mouth. My money is on the gorilla. I don't care if there's 1,000 people. I'm going with the gorilla. You can't beat a gorilla. You can't grab a gorilla. You can't thumb in the eye.
Now,
I'm going with the gorilla.
Thing the humans could do is outsmart this gorilla. Now, if they're using tactical skills like a net or some smart shit like that to get this gorilla, then you could outthink the gorilla, 100 people. But a physical, just run head first into the gorilla wins 100% of the time. It's simple. This is not even a question. I don't know what asshole had the time to even bother people with this question. Like, and people to feed in so much. Like, I think that 100 men could win. No, because 100 men, when you put them in the room, hell, probably 80% of them aren't men. The fuck?
True.
The testosterone will run right out of them.
Sounds like we agree on this, Randy. What do you think?
I think we should talk about if 5,000 5-year-olds could beat 3 chimps. Can we switch it up a little bit?
That is a mushroom question. I'm too sober for that shit.
Did you ever see what that chimp? Well, we didn't see the attack, but do you remember on the Oprah Winfrey show when that lady was on there? She had her face covered and she was gonna unveil for the first time after a chimp attack. Do you remember what that lady looked like?
No.
She looked like she had been butchered, bruh.
She looked like her ass went up here. It looked like the chimp took her bottom lip and wrapped it over her head. She looked like the Elephant Man. And I'm talking about a small chimp did that to her.
Yeah.
What? A chimp? What would a gorilla do to you, Randy?
A gorilla's gonna mess you up.
He's gonna do
tell you that
whatever
right
he
now.
wants to do.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. You can't grab a gorilla. You can't grab
I
it.
told you, you could only outthink the gorilla.
Yeah, and
Yeah, but I think in the combat world, we're talking no weapons here. In the combat world, most animals are animals. I think.
Why wouldn't you get any weapons? A spear, make a spear.
I was gonna say if you don't have any weapons on you, I think the gorillas are smarter than the people are. The gorilla wins every time, Randy.
okay.
All day, every day, twice on Sunday.
I feel what you're saying there. I feel what you're saying. Now me, I tend to think 100 men could get him.
No.
Although I'm rooting for the gorilla all day, and but I think
Especially if these guys are built
Tell us
like
how,
you,
Randy.
I'm sorry.
no, I'm a marshmallow.
Tell us
These
how.
guys are going to be out of breath, breaking wind.
Okay,
the
well-
gorilla's going to be biting them and throwing arms and limbs and assholes.
I want the gorilla to win. Trust me on this.
Well, tell us how. I want to hear how.
Well, I think you just get simply overwhelmed and tired out. I think that's what Tyrvon was saying with the 5,000 kids. Eventually, you're gonna get you get all of them coming at it, assuming none of them bitch out, assuming that they're in better shape than I am. All right, okay. I'm thinking they just
You're
are gonna.
giving these men too much credit.
They're just gonna give them. They're just gonna overwhelm them. I think they're just gonna overwhelm the gorilla. I like the gorilla better. Trust me. I would hang out with the gorilla.
Not enough men.
But he'd probably punch me in the face. But I'm just saying, it's not enough, huh?
Probably punch you in the face.
The gorilla, if I hung out with him, is what I said.
If he punched you in the face, you're dead. You're gone.
I know.
You ever see that video where that they're at a museum and the little girl, she's behind the thick, protective glass, we'll call it, and she was doing this to the gorilla.
Oh.
That gorilla from where those pop machines are right there. That gorilla came running, jumped, punched that wall, and cracked it.
Oh, yeah.
Those walls are designed for a tank not being able to go through it.
Hey.
He cracked it, and of course, white people. Oh, you better get the fuck out of there. And I'm sorry, man.
No, I'm not arguing with
sorry.
the white people thing, okay? Me and Ray talked about this. White people do stupid stuff with animals all the time, and I hate it, man. I ain't touching one of those animals, but white people are dumb when it comes to animals.
I ain't getting near no gorilla. Nope.
Right? Oh, everything's our friend. Come here, be my friend, gorilla. You get punched in the face, you lose.
Hey,
Okay. Anyway.
I've seen the perfect example of the monkeys getting together throwing shit at people at the zoo to know
Yeah.
that these motherfuckers were getting humans and do shit to humans. So no wilderness shit. I'm straight.
I think we can all
I don't
say.
want to go camping in any areas with any wild shit that could eat me. I'm straight. And if I did, I would remain in the RV. What the fuck am I don't want to sleep outside. That's why I work and shit so I can have a bed. What the fuck
Okay.
is the point?
I'm with you on the bed, man.
Okay, so by split decision,
I'm gonna
the gorilla
gather-
wins.
Wait, whoa.
Split
I'm gonna
decision.
save up a bunch of money to go sleep outside. The fuck? Who Who thought of that stupid shit? That's just stupid.
You can just say it, white people. You can just say it right now.
100 men in a gorilla. What the fuck? What is wrong with people, man? All right, that's what I think of that.
Diddy.
Extra lube for that, man.
And who survives the Astroglide?
How do we get the Diddy all of a sudden again?
I'm done.
I mean, come on. I don't.
Oh my God.
All right.
Okay, yeah,
Okay. Let's go 90s hood, okay? Here's the question.
Let me say one more thing.
Oh, here we
Let me
go.
say one more. I swear, I promise this one more thing. One more thing. This is what I want you guys to look for when the episode comes out on YouTube. This is what I want you to look for. We welcome all the comments, obviously, right? I'm really hoping there'll be one or two guys that are strategizing how the humans would beat the gorilla. But hold on. No, here's the part right here. The people that will be saying that would have never been in a fight they had never been in a fight in their life. Those will be the ones that are telling you, well, this is what they should do. It'd be like a virgin telling you what good pussy is. You know what I mean? What the fuck do you know about pussy? All right,
That would have been a good time.
I'm sorry, let's move on.
That would have been a good time to transition to Diddy.
All right.
All right, we gotta wait till Slay clear.
I really wasn't ready for that.
All right, we are starting. New world. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's now talk about 90s hood movies. Who is your favorite villain, or who is the guy you don't want to mess with most?
Oh,
All
yeah.
right? So we're talking about O-Dog, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or we're talking about Nino Brown, right?
Yeah.
Doughboy or Rocket, right?
What necessarily makes these guys villains?
Well, I mean, they were hardcore about this.
okay.
Hardcore guys, not villains.
Say hardcore.
I was just trying to get, I was going into my announcer voice to get us to somewhere else. But yeah.
You forgot to name your favorite one,
Oh,
man.
I know, Victor Duncan.
Victor
man.
Duncan.
I mean, you know who my choice is from The Principal. That guy was scary, man. Okay, but anyway.
From the principal.
Yeah,
The Principal,
that guy was
Victor
scary,
Duncan.
dude. You remember that dude?
God.
He was all spitting when he talked. I'm telling you, dude, that guy used to scare me. I wasn't scared of these other guys.
I was scared like a
Like
scared
O-Dog just watching a videotape. What? I mean, I what? All right, anyways.
I mean, I grew up in the 90s. I hung out with guys like him.
Okay.
That guy really, that's what I'm saying. I can relate to his struggles.
That's all the detail we need on that. We don't need no.
Asshole with a gun.
Okay. So you know that, all right?
I'm going to answer this first. I'll answer it
All
first.
the detail we need.
That is it. We're done with that question. Go right.
Let me answer that question.
Oh.
Everybody you just named, I got respect for all those guys. But if I only had to pick one, Rocket would be the guy I don't want looking for me. Fuck that.
Did you see that ass whooping he took?
Oh.
Rocket didn't get his ass whooped in the movie.
Sir.
Not on Colors, he didn't.
Rocket didn't get beat up.
No, he got killed.
I was
Remember him and Crazy Larry.
High Top that got beat up.
Hot top, yeah.
The High Top got his ass
What
whooped.
did Rocket actually do in that movie?
He shot Robert Craig in the middle. Hey, blood? Bam! Blew him across the avenue. Crenshaw Boulevard. Blew it, put a hole in him that big.
I just don't see
And then went back to him and Damon Wayans, T-Bone, they went back to smoking in that blue Cheech and Chong van they was
A
driving.
memorable bad guy in the movie.
Hey, blood, bam!
He's like an afterthought for you.
Man.
I ain't fucking with Rocket. I don't care. Who you guys got? I ain't fucking with Rocket.
I told you mine. Time out, you go with O-Dog, and you want to talk a little bit more, elaborate a little bit more on that.
Yeah.
He's done with that.
All right.
Okay, all
I
right.
would have hung out with that guy.
Okay, fair enough.
All them guys you mentioned would have been my guys.
Now, I will say this. I'm going to give Tyrvon a plug here. I will say this. When I
Yeah.
was younger, if I was afraid for my life and needed to call somebody, I would have called Tyrvon if my life was threatened.
We're not going to go into any details.
Oh, well, I know. We ain't going to go into detail. I'm just saying. It's good. Back in the day. I took him to a Davidson party, man. He had I mean, he didn't show it to nobody, but he said, "Oh yeah, Ray, I take this everywhere."
Hey, and that's why I try to be. That's why I try to be. I try to be nice to both of y'all because I need some protection.
In my defense, it was the '90s.
That was a long time
And
ago.
I'd never been to Davidson before. I know I was like the only black guy at the party. Mexicans in the party. God damn it, I was the only black guy at the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was scared.
Oh, they liked him. The girls liked him too. He was over in
I can
Davidson.
tell you now.
Hold on.
I was scared.
Hey, I heard he took you to a hockey game too. He took you to a
Yeah,
hockey
that's right. I
game.
went to
Oh yeah, he took a hockey game. Yeah.
A black guy and a Mexican at a hockey
At a hockey game
then
and a
we went to
Davidson
an
party.
all-white party. This shit, you can't make this shit up.
Can't make that shit up.
It actually happened.
I can see
I was terrified.
1993 Tyrvon at a Flint Generals game.
He had a good time too. He was loving it, man. He had
We ran
fun.
into some kid. This kid that went to Central with us, he ended up cutting his fingers off.
Oh.
He posted it on Facebook. I can't think of his name, but yeah, he fucked around and sawed his fingers off.
Damn.
And but he was trying to get us to get into a fight with some dudes, and I said, "Hey man, we can't fight anybody here. Are you fucking crazy? There are only brown people here.
We ain't got the numbers today.
You lost your fucking mind. There's no way
ain't got
are
the
we
numbers.
fighting anybody."
We ain't got the numbers.
No, I'm calling for security.
I'm calling George Price because he was working for Lagarda Security. Give me George Price over here.
Oh man, George, the failed officer. Did he make it to be an officer? I know he wasn't.
Yeah. He was working for Lagarda at the time. The Lagarda Security.
Hey man, no, I was at a house party. My homegirl Looney, blessed the dead, Denise Stone, R.I.P. I love her. Man, he was at the party, right? And I couldn't believe it because I'm like, I can't be comfortable with this guy in the room. I said, "Hey Looney, did you know your mans is the police?" And she politely said, "George, is that true? We gotta have to ask you to leave the motherfucking party."
Set him out.
Damn, ouch.
Hey man, he was going to police academy.
Okay.
What are you doing here at a hood party?
Right.
You are not welcome anymore. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, it could have been worse. Especially with my mentality at that time.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it to
All right,
that.
all
I love
right.
George. He's from my neighborhood. Him and his brother. His brother don't pray.
All right.
Fuck.
Okay. Okay. All right, Tyrvon, we think you've witnessed this before, but who's the better karaoke singer?
Oh shit.
Is that me or Ray now? Ray's got a personal vendetta against this.
Now look, Tyrvon is an honest individual. He ain't never lied to us in his life, and I know he ain't gonna start today.
shit.
So go ahead, Tyrvon.
Okay, Ray, you shouldn't have did this.
Let's go.
Oh, what?
Me and Randy are singing buddies. You sung Purple Rain, man. You should have left this alone. Some white people fought this Ray.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
All right.
You should have knew, but you're a solo artist, Ray. You never invited me to sing. You hogged the stage, man. You wouldn't leave. You didn't invite anybody else up. Yeah. Yes. You're Flash in the Five Heartbeats is lonely at the top. That's Ray.
Oh, yeah, that backfired on me.
He had a flash. He
Sam.
sung like 5 or 6 songs. Who does that? He just took over the stage. He sat down with a stool and a guitar. He got his Johnny Cash on this shit. He forgot about it.
God damn.
Yes, that's what
on,
I'm
man.
talking about right there. Right there. Oh, did you break the glasses?
Oh, no.
That answer hurt so much.
He
He broke the glasses.
I'm gonna have some one-arm glasses on today. Fuck it. I gotta see, man.
You gotta
Knock
share the mic.
that
God damn it.
fucking answer. Knock my damn arm off my glasses, man. I can't even see it. I don't know where it went, man. Yeah, I'm sorry I asked that question. All right. Yeah, that backfired on me.
Tyrvon is the truth, man. He is the truth over here.
All right. It's an honest answer. I won't dispute it.
Okay. I don't know how I'm going to transition. Now I got a serious
I'm bringing
question.
this up later on now. This subject, I'm going around later on.
Those guys definitely can't sing. They're terrible.
All right, man. Damn, that backfired on me. Oops. That's what I get. I deserve that. Fuck that. I deserve all
He
that.
didn't even have to think about it either. He just went boom.
He should have. I know.
All right. All right, Tyrvon. We're gonna switch gears again, man. I don't know how we're gonna get serious. We're gonna get serious here, okay? All right, Tyrvon. Everybody knows a lot about you. Well, a little bit about you, right? Everybody. What is the thing about Tyrvon that you want everybody to know that people might not know about you?
And I generally love everybody. I'm really a good guy at heart. You guys, I rub people the wrong way, and I know that, and I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna change for anything or anybody. I'm an acquired taste, like calamari, other things that you might find disgusting in any other setting if you just normally did it. So either you like me or you don't, and I don't care. I don't have any time to waste to think about that. Eventually, we all turn back to dust anyway.
It sounds like you're doing you.
Yeah, that's what you better do, because nobody cares at the end. A lot of people will bullshit you and not tell you the truth, and oh yeah, as soon as you leave the room, they got bad shit to say about you. Not me. If I got something bad to say about you, I'm going to let you know before you leave the room.
But what you see is what you
don't
get.
like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They say they want the truth until you give it to them.
Right. Yep.
But when you give it to them, they're like, oh my God. Oh my God, no.
The nerve. Yep, I know.
Well, fuck that.
But you got a big heart still.
Yeah, I mean.
He does. I agree with that.
There's a lot of joy that comes out of you. When you hang out with
I try to make everybody laugh, man. If you can make one person laugh and change their day, you never know how important that could be sometimes. It's at the end of the day, we're all people with feelings and emotions. People thought I was the devil in the 90s. It's not the truth.
It's not the truth.
Let me tell you my first impression of Tyrvon when I met him.
All right.
Can you guys hear me? Because it seems like ever since I put this back. Can you guys hear me good?
Yeah, man.
Okay,
your
all right.
eyeglasses did not affect your mic.
When I met Tyrvon, it was summer basketball in '91. Tyrvon was playing summer hoop. I was going into the 9th grade. And Tyrvon was, I remember asking somebody, is this guy in high school? Because he looked like goddamn Tookie Williams when he was in fucking high school. He had a beard, he was big, and kind of intimidating. I don't think he thought very much of me when he first met me. I think I had to earn, not just with him, but like with a lot of other people. I kind of had to earn my respect. I had to pay my dues. And like a day like today, I just think I'm just one of the boys like everybody else. But yes, I agree with Tyrvon. Once you get to know him, he is a sweetheart. Is that okay to use that word, sweetheart? The guy is a sweetheart. If Tyrvon respects you, Tyrvon will push you out of the way and he'll get ran over by a car so you're safe. Tyrvon's that type. He's loyal, very, very loyal. So I agree with everything he just said there. That was 100% truth.
Hey, man, Ray is the biggest fucking Mexican I know. I don't know if there's some taller Mexican. I've never seen this.
Hey, man, I paid that price. Tyrvon, look at this here. I paid that price. I paid that price.
Mexican this big.
Oh, yeah. Big, oh, yeah. I'm
We
just
always
big.
kick that around in the hood like Ray's big as fuck. Like, most Mexicans are kind of short, man.
Short and squatty, yeah.
Yeah.
My family's the only Mexican family in Flint. We're normal-sized people. We're not short and squatty, look like field workers. We look like normal American citizens.
I brought Ray to the house. My mother was like, God damn, he's big. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a big Mexican.
I used to like going over that Mayberry Avenue, man. I like it over there.
Cousins that were out in Cali, so they knew that Samoans were huge. So
Yeah.
they used to always talk about that shit. Like, you guys aren't that big. You need to come out here in Cali and see these Samoans. Like, shit, you guys are little compared to those guys. You are the runts.
They have a different shape to them.
It's shit. I mean, we see the wrestlers now. Fuck, they are incredibly.
Yeah, they are big. Yeah,
even the fat Samoans can flip off the ropes. This shit is great.
Jacob Fatu. All right, go ahead, Randy.
Okay, I'm good. Okay, let's start going to our shout-outs now.
Okay.
We had a hell of a show today. We do at the end of
We
the
didn't do no wrestling.
Oh.
I know, and I told Randy we got to talk some wrestling.
Any wrestling.
We got to talk some wrestling, Randy. I told you.
All right, we got to do some wrestling. Okay, Tyrvon, give us a wrestling topic then. What we going to hit?
What do you guys think about the current storyline in the WWE? Do you like the narrative that they're pushing with Seth Rollins in this new form of like some Four Horsemen? You guys like this or what? Are they really trying to revamp the Shield and this is a dry way of doing it?
Well, Seth Rollins.
You don't like Seth?
I do and I don't. I don't like all that. I don't like all that. You can't. First of all, he needs to change his music because he's a heel. You can't be a heel and everybody singing your damn music. That's not heel shit if you're singing the guy's song in the crowd. Okay? Seth Rollins, he's been around a long time. He wore the strap, but he's just not. He doesn't intimidate me. Okay? I'm not saying he can't stretch me right now. He doesn't intimidate me. He doesn't scare me. Doesn't intimidate me. Braun Breaker is the guy, that's Rick Steiner's son, Randy. Braun Breaker is going to carry the company in about 2 or 3 years. He's going to be, everybody's going to know who he is. Bronson Reed, I like big Bronson Reed, good athlete, 350 pounds. I'm trying to give this Paul Heyman stable, I'm trying to give it a chance, but when Seth Rollins is doing all the talking with those weird looking outfits and the hair and the
yeah, I think his mic work.
It doesn't do nothing for you. It don't do nothing for me.
His mic work is pretty shitty, and I think that's really getting in the way of what they're trying to convey with the storyline currently. His mic work is ass. I don't know how they feel like he can go one-on-one with somebody with like Cena, even Rhodes right now. They'd cook his ass.
Yeah.
He'll be lost for words. The only thing he can do is bash you across the head or something. Because I'm not liking none of the mic work currently. It's all been terrible. The physicality I love, of course.
Yeah.
With Brian running 22
Oh,
miles
yeah.
an hour,
Yes.
pushing your ribs into your asshole. I
Yeah.
love that. But, yeah, I don't know. And like you said, but it seems like Jacob is in line to be the head of the company, too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, him and Dominic Mysterio, and I'm surprised by Dirty Dom. I didn't think at this point he would be this fucking good, man. He's had that WrestleMania moment. You know,
when he won the Intercontinental title?
And the crowd pop was incredible.
I know.
You know, and they don't let him get a word out, but as soon as he did something that was worthy, they acknowledged it. He's destined to be one of the greatest. I think he's going to be better than his daddy when it's all said and done, and that's a big statement.
And not to mention, he's put his dick in Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan for the last year.
I don't know that's
and now Roxanne Perez is getting up on it.
I don't know if he's actually getting
Roxanne Perez, he's Mexican. Yes, he is. Roxanne Perez is getting up on it now. Trust me, he's just being a Mexican is what he's doing.
I'm going to
all right, I'm sorry.
Say all right without a real fan. Jade is my favorite female wrestler ever.
Okay.
I love Jade Cargill, too.
Yes.
Okay.
She's married to Brandon Phillips, Randy, the former ball player.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's she's married to him, Jade Cargill.
He was a Red, right? Wasn't he?
Yeah, Cincinnati Reds, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, well, she's smart. Hell, those baseball players' money is forever.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's a nice
Those
looking.
guaranteed contracts, even if you break a leg, break your knee, twist your ankle.
But for me, it's Tiffy time, okay?
Oh,
it's
Lord.
Tiffy time over
You
here.
don't think that she actually physically can do anything with Jade. You know damn well if she wins that storyline.
I don't know.
I don't see her being physical enough to take...
We're going to find out, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's coming to a head.
We're going to watch that match together.
I think Jade's going to turn.
When they hook it up at a PLE, the three of us are going to, when Tiffany goes against Jade, we're going to watch that together.
Definitely have to.
It's Tiffy time, Randy. Tiffy time.
Okay. Okay.
It's a storm brewing.
I like Jade too, though. I like Jade. I like Jade Cargill too, though.
How could you not? I literally got pictures of her on my phone.
Naked ones?
No, what the
see
hell? How did I get those?
I didn't know. Oh, okay.
I'm not a stalker.
Oh,
I'm a
okay,
fan.
okay,
God
okay.
Damn.
All right, I didn't know. AI, I didn't know. Shit.
I don't know.
Shit, I like that.
I would want it to
Okay,
be
go
real
ahead,
good.
Randy. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Randy's a married man. He's gonna get in trouble with all this.
No, you
No, Randy knows how to mind his business. He's smart. Hey,
don't put
I
that
just
shit
like
on
the
the mic.
ring work. I like their mat work. That's it. I
Okay.
have nothing to say.
All right, I'm gonna throw.
I'm not blind. I'm single. I can say it.
I'm gonna throw my wrestling knowledge at y'all.
Huh?
I bet Fabulous Moolah beats all those women right now. What?
I agree. Moolah was mean, man. Moolah was mean. I agree with that.
She was the meanest. Her and that old, what's the other one? The old chick that was taking a power.
Mae Young. Mae Young.
Them old women was the toughest ladies in the game.
There you go. There you go.
And I'm talking about, I used to wonder why there were no young female champions. And then I realized because Moolah wouldn't allow it.
Oh.
Like, shit, come win it.
Yeah.
Come get in a shoot with me and see if I won't break your ass in two.
Who's your favorite current wrestler, Tyrvon? Current.
Damn, that's a rough one. I'm a Cody fan, man, but I'm gonna go with Swerve Strickland out of AEW.
Oh, okay. Whose house?
Swerve's
house. Okay. Yeah. This is my favorite wrestler, Tyrvon. Hey.
And hell, anybody that can take 3 staples in the tongue.
Oh, God damn it. I seen that. Tyrvon, who is this?
I don't know who that
Io, man. Io Sky, man. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
Io.
I love her. She stunned me at the keeping the strap at the pay-per-view. But she's earned it.
That triple threat match with her, Bianca, and Rhea, although from top to bottom it wasn't a very good WrestleMania, that was one of the best WrestleMania matches I've ever seen.
Especially a girls match like that, they went to war. I felt like they've been kind of guarding Charlotte.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if she's hurt or what, but it's like they've been kind of guarding her.
Her knee.
Her knee's going.
Her knee is. She's favoring that left knee.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I seen that in the pay-per-view when she actually had to take her knee brace off to pull a move. You remember that? She had to actually take the knee brace off during the match when she moonsaw or something she was attempting on the top rope. She actually let the brace go before that.
That's where she does the moonsault onto the floor. Yeah.
I something's wrong with her. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Who beat her at WrestleMania? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
All right.
It takes a great one to put you over, as you know.
Oh, she can't. I know, but she can't do all that. Yeah, I know.
As you know, it takes a great one to put you over.
All right, there you go, Randy.
Okay. All right, here's a question for you. I don't watch wrestling anymore. But back in
What?
the day,
You don't watch wrestling anymore?
I just don't, right? But you guys do. It's all good. All right. When I remember growing up, moments like when I was a kid that like seemed so violent and so mean, right, in wrestling. Do they still have those? Like, let me give you a couple examples. Like,
Shit.
Okay, because I remember when they hung. They hung Ricky Steamboat from the ropes, Mr. Fuji
and Don Morocco.
Like I thought, as a kid, I'm like, oh, he's gonna die, right? Or when Macho Man took the bell right to his larynx, right, dropped off the top rope on the
Steamboat caught some hell.
Steamboat was always getting jacked, right?
Hey man, if Steamboat caught some hell, the bell across the DDT,
the crushed larynx. Oh yeah,
you got that.
That was at Toronto Exhibition Stadium, the big event.
No.
How is that guy still alive?
No, what's crazy is the backdrop of it. Do you know that Ricky was the one that suggested getting DDT'd on the concrete?
No
He
way.
said that was. Jake said he begged him to not do it. He said, hey, man, I don't want to do this to you. He said, there's no way I can protect you if I drop you on your head on the concrete. He said, it's going to be real. He said, you know that. He said Steamboat begged him to do it.
Wow. Randy, back then they didn't have padding. They didn't have padding back then.
I can remember.
You could hear the thud when he DDT'd
I
him.
can remember that terrible stretcher they had him on, that cloth. that stuck out the Junkyard Dog's raspy voice.
Junkyard Dog!
Hey, man,
that's my guy.
He put the snake in your mouth. When he said that to Ricky and he tried to get back up, I said, oh, so Ricky's not in there for real.
No,
I was a kid and I knew that. I'm like, something's really wrong with him.
Yeah.
And then those knots, do you remember those 3 knots that grew on his head on Saturday night's main event? Oh my God, I'm like, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
He's gonna die. I thought he was gonna die that night.
Now, he just brought up the Junkyard Dog. Randy, what's up with the JYD? That was Randy's favorite all-time wrestler.
That was my guy right there, man.
If JYD doesn't start doing drugs, man, he probably still be announcing for us right now.
I know, man. He was a character, man.
Yeah, but it wasn't hard to sell.
No.
Shit.
Yo, dude, he had charisma. He just, as a kid,
knew how to work a crowd.
I didn't care about anybody else but the dog, man. When he wasn't on, I was so mad. I'm like, oh, no JYD this week.
What's crazy is Vince got him from those territories where he was a champion and never pinned the title on him.
I know, right?
That was crazy to me, man.
Yep. JYD was down south in Louisiana territory.
Yeah.
Like, damn, dude. Like, okay, you kudos. You slapped some belts on Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas a couple times. But shit.
I'm going to give Tyrvon a trivia question. I got a trivia question for Tyrvon. You remember that cartoon, Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling?
Of course.
Do you know who did the voice for JYD?
No, who?
Uncle Phil from The Fresh Prince. James Avery was the voice of the JYD.
Right.
Yeah. That's Uncle Phil.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know who did those voiceovers. I just thought it was a shit cartoon.
Can you cut a promo right now? Hey, Tyrvon, you know how to cut promos? You want to cut a promo on each other?
Here you go.
Huh? Or you want to wait till later to do
We'll
it?
have to do that later.
We'll do that later. Okay.
I'll put you guys on Randy's pit. Come on, man.
Hey, that's going to be our YouTube clip later on, Randy. We're going to cut promos on each other. Now, Tyrvon, listen.
Somebody's getting hit with a chair.
or a pineapple or a coconut. What do you
A coconut.
He hit you with a coconut, bro. He hit him with a coconut.
You know how fucking hard
That was a real coconut.
You know how hard your head has to be to survive a coconut shot? Man,
He supposed to slip it up, bro.
I'm pretty sure Snooki wasn't in on that.
Piper,
No,
Piper
he
was
wasn't
nasty.
actually. No, he
No,
wasn't.
I'm saying I've seen the behind the scenes.
Piper-
But you know that they said Jimmy was crazy.
Piper was
Ratty,
nasty.
this one,
They
Ratty.
said, they said Jimmy was
Hey.
very violent and crazy.
Oh man, that's
Randy.
Yeah.
Ratty talked about that later down the road. You know what he said? He said, when I hit him with that coconut, he said, I legitimately knocked him out. He said, but, he said, when he started to get on all fours and he got up and stood on his feet, he said, I've never in my life been more scared
He thought
of
he was
anybody than I was that moment.
Hell
He said,
yeah.
I got the hell out of there once he got to his feet.
Wow.
It was smart because Snooki was and he was violent.
Oh, he's
Very
gonna
violent.
get him.
Yeah.
And he was very violent.
Yeah. Wow, that's nuts.
Super fly.
All right. Okay, yeah, we got to wrap this thing up or my camera's going to die.
Okay, all right.
Well, that means we've been talking good. All right. Shout out time. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Macho Man shout out time. All right, Ray, you want to go first? So we'll let Tyrvon go?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Now, when you said, oh yeah, Randy Savage and Elizabeth, his wife's name is Elizabeth. So we got Randy and Elizabeth, yep.
That's a
Yeah.
great
Okay.
combo. You can't lose with that.
I didn't realize that. I just realized that. How did I not know that? Yeah.
Okay.
I just got to watch out for George the Animal Steel trying to take her.
Man.
Okay, I'm gonna get serious on this shout out. I'm gonna get serious on this shout out right here. Tyrvon and I, we share a certain bond that most people have never went through, and hope that they never do. Okay, we both have lost somebody that we shouldn't be losing. Okay, and when that happened to me, I remember I had a moment. I was at the bowling alley, and I started I'm not losing my mind, but I was like breaking down. And I was getting shakes. I went inside the bar. I was trying to think of somebody to call. I called Tyrvon on the phone. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
I called him. I told him, I'm not doing good today. And, and we talked for about 5 minutes. And Tyrvon made me feel better. Thank God. So my shout out is to our children that aren't here. Me and Tyrvon. We share that together.
We gonna double up on that shout out. And nobody should go through that. I don't wish that kind of shit on my worst enemy, man.
Right.
I mean, we have a bunch of trials and tribulations in life, but to lose a child is something that I don't even feel like is natural.
It's not part of the cycle. It's not natural.
It's just not. And I had nobody to reference when that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Who do you call? Nobody's went through that, so nobody can actually understand that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I could at least be there. I hate the circumstance though, but shit.
I needed to talk to somebody that understood.
Went through it because if you haven't went through it, it's like what you're saying is basically hollow and empty. You may mean well, but you don't have any feeling or connection to what the fuck I'm talking about. And that means something in those situations.
Yep. So thanks for having my back.
Oh,
that
man,
time, man.
we're brothers.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that whole squad, we're all brothers.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Yep.
To end this on a lighter note, that's the reason I was going to bring my taser, Jawanza and Fred would continue that bullshit. They old asses, I had a surprise to them. I was going to tase people. Wasn't going to be no physical confrontation.
Well, what about the pull apart? I mean, what if me and Randy are trying to pull, tase us too?
Everybody gets
Everybody. All right, let him fight this. Look.
There's
Let him
nothing
fight.
else
I
to
ain't
say.
jumping in there. Damn.
There is nothing
I'd
else
rather
to
fight
say.
the gorilla we talked about earlier to get tased. I don't want to get tased now.
Hey,
Damn.
We are going to end that show like this. Everybody gets tased. That's how we do it. Tyrvon, great to have you. Ray, always.
Yes,
my boy.
wow.
Down with Flint Town, everybody gets tased.
He said, I'm tasing everybody. Fuck everybody. That's a good way to end it,
Here,
man.
everybody gets.
Oh, all right. I gotta find the arm of my fucking glasses, man.
Y'all are all cracking up over there.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my
Everybody
God.
gets there.
That's one of my favorite episodes I've ever done.